Hello everybody, Puzzle Pieces here. Okay. In the water. Oh. Dead body. Opens eyes. Yeah. Called it. Ooh. Hello, Samuel. Get little mustache and everything.
I had a terrible dream. In the morning, my thoughts were interrupted by a knock at the door.
Oh, I was like, no one's at the door. Candygram.
Sir!
What?
Sir! Open up!
What's going on, Bates?
Yeah.
Open up, sir! I have to tell you something!
Okay.
Hold on, Bates. I'm there in a moment.
It's like I'm putting my damn clothes on. You could have stayed naked, though.
What's the matter, then?
It's horrible, sir! Henry, our gardener!
What?
They found him in the garden pond!
Oh.
Calm down, Bates. What are you talking about?
They found him dead this morning in the pond! I know what I am saying! I saw his body being dragged out!
How did it happen?
I have no idea. Detective Collier will tell you that. He has been questioning everyone for quite some time now, and he wants to speak to you too. He did not give any of us a chance to recover from the shock, not even Madam.
Okay.
Where will I find him?
He's waiting for you in the common room.
Okay.
We had better go there right away, sir.
Right.
All right, let's go.
Hey, sir.
Detective Collier.
Yes. Samuel Gordon, I presume. I need to speak with you. Mr. Gordon, do you know what happened?
Yes, Bates told me everything.
Well, not everything. He just
Good.
filled you in.
I need to ask you a couple of questions. Shall we begin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you speak with Henry Stanton yesterday?
Yes.
Yes, I only arrived yesterday, but I spoke with him during the day.
Oh, you arrived yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes, to attend William's funeral.
I understand. What did you speak with Stanton about?
I don't know exactly. It was a very trivial conversation.
Had you known him from before?
No.
No,
Yeah.
I only knew Mr. Dickens, who was Henry's predecessor.
That was before you left the manor.
Yeah.
Yes, about 12 years ago.
Okay, let's return to your conversation with Stanton yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Did he seem strange to you? Nervous or disturbed?
No, nothing like that. He behaved normally.
So, you
How
were
would you-
saying that he seemed normal?
How would you know normal?
Right.
I spoke to Morris, your groom, before this interview. He told me that Stanton would often have a bit too much to drink.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I have heard the same.
Madame Victoria has also confirmed it.
What do you make of it?
Well, they found him in the garden pond, tangled up in algae. I don't know yet how he ended up in there, but the most likely explanation is that it was on account of his drunken state.
Okay.
He might have bumped into something, lost his balance, and fallen into the water.
Maybe. But don't you think the water would have awakened him?
No, exactly the opposite. It was water that caused his death.
Yeah, he drowned.
He fainted, fell into the pond, and the cold water did its thing.
Oh, okay.
Stopped his heart?
He wouldn't be the first drunkard to have drowned like this.
Okay, so he did
What's
drown.
ironic, however, is that it didn't happen in a lake or a river, but in a little bit of water in the back garden. Oh well, no man can choose his death. If there is nothing you need to ask, I won't be keeping you any longer.
Thank you.
I have all I need for now. Would you please see me out?
Yeah.
Certainly. Follow me, Detective.
I will now wait for Dr. Herman's report and close this case. Thanks for your time, Gordon.
You're welcome, Detective.
Goodbye.
Collier wants to close the case. Now that Henry is dead, I've got to find a way to obtain the second part of that strange object.
Okay, so that means we're, yeah, definitely going outside. Yeah, it was the fountain over here. I mean, we did ask him to clean it.
According to both Bates and Collier, Henry's body was tangled up in algae when they found him. How could he possibly have drowned in this, though? Something is glittering at the bottom.
Yeah,
What could it be?
a key. We saw it in the dream.
I shouldn't have made Henry clean the fountain.
Yeah, exactly.
How could I have known that something like that would happen? Something is glittering at the bottom. What could it be?
Are you gonna get it? Oh, footprint.
There's a deep footprint in the mud. It looks quite fresh. Whom does it belong to?
We can make a cast print of it if we had the right material.
The water is murkier than yesterday. The water is Something is What could it be?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Go in and get it. It's not... Again, you're not gonna drown from the water.
The water is...
But do we need, like, a fishing pole or something? See if there... Oh. The painting changed. Oh, never mind. It didn't.
The Black Mirror Castle.
I thought the painting changed, but it didn't. Yeah, we can poke around here now, now that he's dead. Okay. Metal box.
It's locked.
Glass.
It's closed and probably full of whiskey. Henry hid it here so as not to carry it.
Oh. I thought I saw something red up here. Okay, so that's probably the key that we need. Flower pots.
They're empty, ready for planting in.
Watering can.
It's full of clean water. I don't want to water anything.
The other drawer. Ooh.
Gardening tools and small tubes with fertilizer. I can't see a bill of exchange anywhere. Where could Henry have put it?
Probably in that box.
There is nothing interesting. Seeds of some plants, maybe beans.
Okay. Okay. In?
It's full of dry leaves. Nothing but leaves.
Small table.
Cans of paint and a tin with brushes lying on it. Only painter stuff.
Wow, it's like I have to click on it a few times just to see if there's anything there. Okay, well, outside. Oh. Eggs. Ouch.
The leaves will begin to rot soon. The bags are soaked badly. Perhaps Henry forgot to burn the leaves. Who will take over his job now that this thing has happened?
Oh, don't know. That's a good question, though. It's like, okay, so who's going to take over?
It's full of rainwater. It will have to be cleaned before it can be used again.
Can we look at it? No? Okay. So I know the purpose is to get the key. Get the key that has fallen. Oh, the symbol's gone now that the water... Now that the rain has cleaned it. Ooh. Crackle booms.
Morris carried the hay sacks away in time before it started to rain.
Oh, hey Morris.
Morris, do you have a moment?
Sure.
What do you think about what has happened to Henry?
It was to be expected. He drank way too much. I guess it had to end like this.
Well, not like that.
It sounds like you really don't care that it happened.
Well, we didn't exactly like each other, but I wish no ill will to anyone.
It was you who found him, right?
Yes, I needed something from the back garden, and as I was walking past, I noticed something floating in the fountain. I went closer to have a look, and he was totally tangled up in the weeds. I could see nothing except his coat.
Did you notice anything else?
No, I panicked, you see.
Right.
I ran to the castle to get Bates to go have a look with me. I kept thinking I might have been confused and imagined it. But it really was Henry.
What happened next?
Yeah.
I rode into the village to get the detective. You know the rest.
Right.
So, Morris found Henry. Were you in the stable yesterday?
Sure I was. Where else would I have been?
The lights were not on.
Well, maybe I wasn't. Why are you asking? Oh, I can see where you're coming from.
Oh.
You're thinking that maybe what happened to Henry might not have been an accident and that somebody might have helped him into that pond. I may be a drunkard and a saucebox, sir, but I'm no murderer.
No one is calling you a murderer, Morris. I was just asking.
All right, fair enough, sir. If Madam learns that you are starting to suspect me, I may as well go looking for a new job. There's not much work available in this neighborhood.
Right.
And besides, who would want to hire a man with one leg that is almost completely lame?
I'm not accusing you of anything, Morris. At least not yet.
Oops.
Morris, have you boarded up the old well like I asked you to yesterday?
Not yet, sir. I'll do it today.
It should have been done yesterday. I'm surprised that Henry didn't fall into it.
Excuse me, sir?
You know well how I meant that. I want to see it secured today, or you can start looking for a new job.
Whoa.
Is that clear?
Oh my gosh.
Sure, I'll do it. You needn't shout at me, sir.
I have no idea what has gotten into me. Why did I yell at him like that?
I mean, it's like you've been yelling at many people, but you just used different words this time.
I took a look around the fountain.
Sir, why would you bother with such a thing? Why not just leave it up to that detective?
Because he wants to play
Well,
detective.
I can't help suspecting something's wrong about all of this. 2 unfortunate accidents in such a short time?
Yeah.
You said it, sir. They are accidents. Henry just got drunk as a stone, and this time his luck ran out.
Maybe. But never mind. I have come because of something else.
Really?
I found a
Oh.
footprint in the mud by the fountain's rim.
But that's nothing strange. There must be lots of footprints there.
Well, this one is fresh and much deeper than the other ones. The person who left it there must have limped badly or been carrying something very heavy.
Are you suggesting it's mine? Well, why couldn't it be yours? It's mostly me who walks around the garden, and the footprint is probably from the morning I found him.
True.
Maybe.
Sir, I told you I was home the whole evening. I've got no idea what happened that night.
How do you know that it was nighttime?
Ooh.
If I answer that now, could we stop returning to the subject?
We shall see.
I heard it from Dr. Herman when he was speaking with Collier.
What else were they talking about?
I was not really listening. I just overheard a couple sentences as I was walking by. Can I go now, sir?
All right. I'll ask Dr. Herman myself. Maybe I'm suspicious of him unnecessarily, but maybe not. I'll go see Dr. Herman and find out what he knows about that footprint.
Okay.
I will go then.
All right, sir.
Is there anything that I can take here, or is he gonna be in the way? Hello everybody, PuZZlePieceZ back with more of Black Mirror, and so this is day 2 where poor Henry was found dead in the fountain. Come on, hurry up. And from the dream that Samuel had, just need to rearrange my mic, there we go. That there was a key that fell off of Henry. So we need to... Ooh, the door is open. So we need to get that key.
The door is open.
Yeah, I just said that.
Someone must be down there.
Oh, good job, Sherlock. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice and creepy. Why is there a well in here?
This well is from the era when the castle was under siege. It was supposed to connect the castle with an underground system of corridors, but that's merely old hearsay. No one has ever seen those corridors.
Okay. Hey, Bates. What you doing?
Bates?
Startles him, pokes his eye.
Yes, sir?
Oh, wow, that's a lot of things we could talk about.
Bates, can the fountain back in the garden be drained?
Yes, there is a big pump in the cellar. It controls the water flow for the whole castle.
Oh.
It is possible to adjust the water level. However, I do not think it is a good idea to drain it after what happened.
What?
And Detective Collier should probably be notified about it, sir.
I am merely considering all the alternatives. We have the right to find out what happened. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. In that case, it is probably best not to tell anyone. Is that what you meant, sir?
Yes.
Very much so.
Well, because it's like, yeah, Henry fell in and drowned. It's like, yeah, let's drain it so that if it happens again, no one can drown. They'll just bleed everywhere.
You said you were there when they dragged Henry out of the fountain.
Unfortunately, I was. The sight was terrible.
I have to tell you something.
Oh, he's gonna tell him about the dream?
I feel responsible for what happened to him.
Oh.
Why would you say something like that, sir?
Well, I ordered him to clean the fountain.
Oh, okay.
He did not want to do it, but I insisted.
You mustn't think that way, sir. Surely, if he had not been drunk, nothing would have happened. And I actually heard Dr. Herman say that his death occurred sometime after midnight. It is not your fault.
Okay.
Certainly, he would not be cleaning it in the middle of the night.
I really hope so.
Yeah.
Bates is probably right. Henry most likely fell in there by accident. Have you seen Robert today?
Yes, Sir Robert was reading the newspaper in the dining room this morning. If you would like to speak with him, I am sure you'll find him in his study.
Oh, because I was like, I just walked by the dining room. He wasn't there.
I spoke to Collier. As you can imagine, he asked me a lot of curious questions. Tell me, what did he question you about?
Many things. But most of all, he was interested in the place where we found Henry. It was very unpleasant having to describe it all over again, sir.
Oh? Can you repeat to me what you told him?
He just said it
I was afraid you would ask.
Yeah, he just said he didn't like
Well,
it.
if I must. I was awakened by a sharp knock at the door of my room. Morris was shouting something about Henry. He seemed utterly confused, rapidly pouring out incoherent sentences. He wanted me to go with him to the back garden immediately. At that moment, I still had no inkling of what had transpired.
Did you go with him right to the fountain?
Yes, and only there did I realize what had happened. It took me a while to come to myself again, but then I went straight to the telephone.
Good.
What time was it?
It was about 6 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Collier and Dr. Herman arrived an hour later. That is all, sir. You know the rest.
Yes. Thanks for being so patient, Bates. When did Dr. Herman leave?
Half an hour ago. He took Henry's body to the old morgue.
Did he mention to anyone what he thought about all this?
He had a long conversation with a detective, but I have no idea what they were speaking about. I was so distraught, I was not really listening.
All right. That's all then, Bates. Body is in the old morgue then. What was Morris doing in the back garden so early in the morning? His work is in the stable, right?
Yes, but he sometimes helps with the gardening. Henry cannot do everything that needs to be done.
True.
I mean, he was not...
Bates, why don't you take the rest of the day off?
Yeah.
You don't have to work under the circumstances.
No, sir. I do not want to just be sitting around brooding.
Yeah.
I'd rather attend to my responsibilities.
That's true. I
It
understand
helps
that.
take my mind off things.
I understand. I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
Okay, so let's explore... Oh, where's my mouse? Explore the rest down here, because we haven't been down here yet. Do the rear part. Thanks.
They're full of clean water. The cellar is quite cold, so the water is always cool. I can't see any.
Oh, that's what the sound was. I was like, where is the chain sound coming from? Oh, there's a peg.
It's empty. There... The pump is part of the entire water distribution system. It pumps the water in and out endlessly, according to immediate needs. Water distribution controls. I have no idea which one does what.
Yeah.
I have no idea which one does what.
Oh, and we're missing a valve, too, actually. Oh.
This is where our best vintages are stored. The temperature as well as degree of dampness is ideal. Maybe I'll choose a bottle sometime. I have no time for that.
Yeah, I'm making sure I'm clicking on the mouse both sides so that we're not missing anything. Big kegs.
Wine kegs full of quality red.
Okay.
It's several tens of meters deep, but the water from it can't be drunk.